welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to another Patreon request. Today I am going to react to a new video from Sam vanFleet. For the people who have seen my videos before, you might have noticed that I have reacted to a few videos from her before. What I know from her is that she's really good with horses. I mean, I don't have that much experience with horses, but I mean, from what I see from her, she's really good with them. And I watched one video of her where she kind of explained her journey. That was really interesting to me. And today I am going to react to a Q&A. I think she's doing a Q&A with the horse. And I honestly don't know that much about it yet, so I'm just gonna watch it. I just saw the thumbnail and I thought, oh, that's a cute horse. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, that's all I know about it. I'm curious about the video, so let's just watch it.
Come here. Come. No! You can't Spanish walk on the camera.
Did the horse step on the camera? Damn.
Just straight forward. There you go. Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This is going to be a Q&A. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, so I took questions from you guys on Instagram and also on one of the YouTube community posts.
The horse is such a star.
Some of them are horse related. Well, most of them are horse related, and then some of them are more personal questions, and I just kind of opened it up to everything.
The way he's looking into the camera.
What is your opinion on Mustangs barrel racing? I'm going to have to say that I don't have an accurate answer for this because I don't have much experience with barrel racing Mustangs. I've never even ridden the pattern. I don't ride barrel horses, and I don't know much about barrel racing Mustangs, so I can't give an accurate assessment on that, but I do think that these horses specialize at every discipline. Maybe not every single horse specializes at every discipline, but I'm sure there's some of them that are cut out to do it. And then move the body over.
Oh, that is such a cute horse. Oh.
Someone asked, have I worked with Warwick Shriller, which I believe I'm saying that correct, and no I haven't, but I've talked to him a couple times and I definitely watch some of his videos and I get some of his terminology from there, so he's really great to watch. I'm a really big fan of his.
So I guess he's also a horse
YouTuber. How did you get into training Mustangs and what was Lynx like when you first got him? I got into it because back in 2014 someone shared a Facebook post to my wall for an application for a youth Mustang challenge. My first Mustang was Brazil. You know, I signed up for it not knowing what Mustangs were, had no idea what they were at all, didn't realize that they were wild and that you actually had to train them. Mind you, I'd been around horses for like 2 years at this point, but I had only been volunteering at a draft horse rescue. I really didn't have any proper training. I didn't know really anything. So I applied, and on Craigslist I found a barn to keep the horse at, and I found someone to trailer the horse. I found out that I was accepted, and I was like, oh cool, that's awesome. And then the day before pickup came around, I Googled what a wild Mustang is, and then realized that I was very certainly underqualified.
Yeah, I think she told all of this in the video I watched before.
And that's kind of the story of how I got into it. I definitely panicked after I Googled it, but I was like, I have to go through with it now. I was accepted, I applied, I lined up all of these things to get the horse. So thank goodness that my first Mustang was very mellow and kind and forgiving, and that was Brazil. He was awesome. Lynx, when I first got him, he's always been a character. He has always been, what, is it because I undid your braid?
Aww.
He's always been wanting to be your best friend and kind of be in your space.
He just wants nice hair.
He's been wonderful. His personality hasn't changed.
He looks wonderful. Honestly, that looks like such a nice horse.
He's almost 8. Or is he almost 9? I think he's almost 8. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice before training your first horse, what would it be? Based on what I just told you guys, probably to Google and do some research before you sign up for a challenge. That was the first horse that I actually trained.
Look, he has really nice braids.
I would say patience is your best friend, and you can't take your emotions into the round pen or into the arena or into anywhere with your horses, because it's going to express right back to you. So you have to be able to control that and make sure you're kind of stable in your own head, your own space when you're working with them. It's going to make all the progress go a lot quicker, and you're going to be able to communicate better with your horse. Hey, come back. Where are you going? I need you.
Oh, we're still doing the Q&A?
Yeah. Stay. If you could do literally anything with Lynx, what would you do? Gosh, if I ever end up teaching like overseas or anything, I would love to take him with me. I don't know, it'd be cool to try trick riding with him, but I don't think that might be one thing he's not cut out to do, honestly. If you could change one thing about Lynx, what would you change?
Nothing.
Did you hear that? Someone thinks that you're not perfect how you are. Okay, one thing about him. This is super specific, but when we're in dressage mode, so like right now this season and training for dressage, don't you dare touch that camera, sir. I would like him to be a little bit more forward and have more energy. What is my favorite part about living on the road? Honestly, what isn't my favorite part? Just the traveling, the adventure of it all.
Oh, that looks
being able to
nice.
hang out with my headless horse right now. Like,
Headless
all the time.
horse?
Getting to meet all these new people and make these new connections. Hey, stick with me. And my least favorite part is probably not being able to see my other horse, Calliope, who lives here at the Florida farm. She's not able to live on the road.
Oh, also
She's a
really
draft
pretty
cross,
horse.
So she's heavier boned, and she's a little bit older, and she has some health problems, so it's smartest for me to leave her here, and I would be super selfish if I brought her with me, but that's probably the most difficult part. Also, I don't like that I don't have my own kitchen when I'm on the road. Am I planning on doing the Florida Mustang makeover? I do not know yet, because I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of training horses in right now. I have more coming in. I have feral Mustangs for other people coming in potentially. I don't know if I'm going to have the space. I don't know if it would make sense time-wise. Basically, I don't know right now. I'm not going to know until like the week before, but I did apply just in case I do it. I really want to do it because that's like my favorite thing ever, but I don't know time-wise if it's going to make sense right now. If there's one thing that would be most important to your training style, what would it be? I would say adjustability, being able to adjust to each horse you're working with.
The horse looks sleepy.
Some I use positive reinforcement, some are just strictly negative reinforcement, some I have to be a little bit more firm with, some you have to wait and like really watch their body language even more in tune than others. Probably adjustability, yeah. Have I ever had a working student, or would I have a working student? I have not had one, and yes I would, not in the near future though. How old were you when I got you? He was 2. He was a youngin'. He was a buckskin. Now I have this completely gray horse. And he is about to be...
Math.
Oh my god, he's gonna be 8. He is 8.
I think she just said that.
No, he's going to be 8. Because right now we're in December. Yeah, January 1st.
My cat Simba's also 8. He's right there.
8. Whew, you're old, Lynx. Which Mustang was the most
But this is 2 years ago,
train?
I think.
Totally was Lynx.
She said that.
Yep. Definitely. Definitely was you, buddy. The next question is, do I have a dog? Yeah. This thing right here.
That's the dog.
But no, I don't have an actual dog or anything. This one right here.
What is he
Right, my
eating?
whip, but he is pretty close to it. I consider him my dog because I take him everywhere with me. He has the personality of one, but he's so much more lower maintenance than a dog. It's so nice.
Yeah, I feel like at that point you would consider a horse your pet,
No,
because
come
it's
back.
just everywhere
What are
you go, you
doing?
know?
No, you're gonna knock it over. Lynx,
Oh,
Lynx,
oh, oh,
Lynx,
oh.
Lynx.
Lynx is so cute.
Back up.
Oh my god.
Please. Where do you...
What a
where are you going?
cutie.
Come here. No. Back up. Come here. Who?
I love the hair.
Did you hear that? That was my thigh that
He's so
cracked.
pretty.
What motivates me to try again if I'm feeling discouraged? Oh my gosh. Past me. Oh, I just got a text that I'm getting 2 more Mustangs. Anyways, I came here to say that for this part of the video, apparently everything was blurry, so I'm not going to be able to use it. I don't know why my camera wasn't focusing, but the Q&A was getting long enough anyway, so I'm sure you guys won't mind if I cut out a few of the questions.
That sounds familiar. Happens to me too often.
Own? Okay, I think we're laying down right now. My...
That looks fun though.
This horse. I hope I'm still in frame. Here are some of the general questions that I answered. Are my parents horse people? No. How many horses do I own? Just 2, Calliope and Lynx. And what is my biggest injury? I broke my wrist when I used to do competitive cheer. And I have 2 arms that aren't even like really that attached to my body. They're super weak. And
Despite having a rotational fall on a horse, none of these are horse-related. Oh, I also broke my foot once from jumping in place because I have osteopenia. That's about it, though.
Would I say that I'm happy in my current life? I would say this is probably the happiest that I have ever been. So yes. For example, on Sunday,
I love it when people say that.
I wasn't going to work any of the horses because I was supposed to be out of town, but my plans got changed. So then I was like, well, I guess I'm going to work some of them just for fun. Like, if I wasn't happy and if I was getting burnt out, I would have used that day to do something else. But that's how I know, like, I'm truly enjoying it, where on that day where I could have done anything, I'm like, let me just do the same thing because I want to. So that was a pretty good indicator to me that I seriously am enjoying life right now.
That is honestly a good indicator. Damn, I never thought about it like that.
I think there's nothing that I would change about it right now. I just take things as they come, and I am, the happiest that I've ever been. What is my favorite part about Mustangs? I like the connection that you get with them. You don't get that with, I'm going to use warm bloods again as an example because I work with those the most. You don't get that with warm bloods. I don't know how to describe it. It's the connection. Something with the connection with that horse. What is the most useful trick to teach a horse? I would say probably the side pats towards for them picking you up from the mounting block. Who has been your easiest and your hardest Mustang to train? Ooh, gentling wise, probably Brazil or Lynx. Hardest, gentling wise, probably Roulette or Boo or
Boo.
Kiwi.
Kiwi, I love the name. Whoa. I love the names.
I don't know why I always forget about Snooze. Snooze was very easy. I love Snooze. She was wonderful. My favorite animal is an aardvark. How old was I when I started with horses? I started volunteering at the Draft Horse Rescue when I was like 12 or 13. When am I getting my next Mustang? The next one that I have for a makeover or like, thanks, or personally me, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get one next year at some point, probably, possibly. How did I know my heart horse? I don't know. It's that horse, I feel, that you just click with, and you don't really have any problems with, and you both really get along. Do not break that whip. And I don't trust you.
Little troublemaker.
Oh, I'm literally... I just said I don't trust you, and I'm trying to brag on our friendship, man. Don't break my whip. Don't do it. You just get along. You just work together. I don't think anyone else would tolerate this horse, but I also don't think any horse would tolerate me, so it works. He's gonna break that. Please stop. What is camper life like? Camper life is wonderful. I dig it. I'm a fan.
America? Ew!
Oh, you're dead on the
Ew,
phone.
what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm so
What
sorry.
I'm basically saying by I love it
Oh, it
is
crunched,
if you
it
don't
crunched.
mind killing cockroaches and randomly singing and also sometimes having to have
never
mice
used
live
this
in your
thing.
oven, running out of
I can say.
propane at random times, and, just multitasking, then camper life could be for you.
Get up here. Oh my god, you're like molasses. Listen, don't jab me back after I insult you. That's rude. Use your words. Thank you guys for joining
I feel
me
like the
for this
horse
Q&A.
understands
I know I haven't
exactly
done
what
one
she's
in a
saying.
little
It's so
while.
funny.
It was fun to film because I just got to hang out with my boy right here, which I
Aw.
don't really get to do anymore now. And I do have a question for all of you, and that is, what is your horse-related or non-horse-related goal for 2022? Leave your goals down in the comments below. I would love to see them. Maybe it'll inspire me to figure out my own goal. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Oh my god, I don't think this video was in focus.
The stress.
I am so sorry if none of that was in focus. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a new camera. Sorry.
I feel that. Wow. Oh, that was such a fun Q&A. It's just, you can really see how much the horse loves her. It's so nice. Like, she's constantly talking about their bond, like, from her and the horse, and it's just so visible. Like, she tells us about it, but it's so visible. Like, this horse adores this girl, and she obviously adores the horse as well. Oh, but the horse is so pretty. And I wanted to say, like, one more thing, but then I didn't want to interrupt her answers, of course. But, like, the way she was lying on the horse and just chilling on him and just answering the questions, That looked so comfy. I really wish I wasn't allergic to horses because that looks like, yeah, it looks so nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed this Q&A, even though she was like, oh, it's all not a focus and I'm so sorry about that. But I mean, it happens. I've had it too the past few weeks. I had it 2 times actually. The sad thing with a reaction is that you can't actually redo it. So yeah, then I just have to use it anyway. But yeah, I get her struggle. But it was such a nice Q&A, and I think it's mostly just the horse that's there and the way the horse is kind of like messing things up in the meantime, just kind of teasing her and all. I think that makes it so much more fun actually, because of course the questions were very interesting. I mostly thought the questions about like her living on the road and all, how that is. I think those were very interesting because honestly I didn't know that, but yeah, I'm kind of curious how that works for people and how they experience that. And I have to say, Lynx is such a pretty horse. It's just like this all white horse and then this like black grayish hair. He looks so pretty. It's just the way the video already started with him knocking over the camera. It's just, you already see like what this horse is like. And the way she was saying like, I don't think anyone else would tolerate Lynx, but we tolerate each other or something like that. I like right now I would be like, oh, but I would love to have a horse like that. It's so cute. But of course you have to teach a horse a lot of discipline. You have to train them and all. And I get what she's saying, but I love Lynx. I've seen him for 13 minutes and I'm like, oh, what a cute horse. Just every time he did something, I was just like, every time he didn't do something, I was like, that was such a cute video. I really liked it. Because I don't have that much knowledge about the horse stuff and all, I can't really add a lot more to this. But it is always nice to learn some more. I feel like since I watched some of her videos, I feel like I understand the horse world a bit more now. Like at first I was just like, yeah, people riding horses. What else is there to it? But I feel like I'm really, yeah, starting to understand the horse world and all, especially because I'm seeing the videos from this girl who is like, it's just very personal. I mean, I also reacted to the documentary with the wild Mustangs, which was also really interesting. And then it was just different people talking, but they're all like, in the business, you know. She is too, but for some reason this feels more personal or something. It's just this girl my age who's doing all of this, and it's just like, it's her work, but it's also her hobby, and I don't know, I just really like listening to her stories, so that's nice. I really enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought of it, and if you liked it, then please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to request your own video, you can check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Everything is on there, so check it out. And then that was it. Bye!